back to Crash Blade Gaming. I'm Crash, and today I got a Rapid Strike deck for you of the grass variant. If you can guess it, it is Jumpluff, with an interesting ability that I will talk about in the deck list. You can make all kinds of decks with this. There are different ways to play Jumpluff because of how you can use its ability. So with that said, I'm going to show you the way I'm playing it in the deck list. Here is our main attacker Jumpluff with the Fluffy Barrage ability. This allows us to attack twice with this Pokemon, and we've seen this before with Omega abilities back in the day, I remember. But he has a spinning attack for 60 damage for 1 grass energy, but in reality it's 120 damage because you get to attack twice. So, this build here is going to revolve around using the Scroll of Swirls. Matchless Maelstrom, this attacks does 30 damage to all of our opponent's Pokemon, but if we have Passimian and they play Pokemon Vs, this does 30 more damage to our benched Vs and GXs. But we can attack twice. So at minimum, we're dealing 60 damage to all of their Pokemon. At maximum, if they're Pokemon Vs, we're dealing 120 damage to all of them in just one turn. And don't forget, this is a single prize Pokemon, so they have to knock out at least 6 of our Pokemon, or they have to knock out 4 of our Pokemon because they could target the Crobat, which is a possibility. We play a copy of Echoing Horn in here. This way we can get some more Pokemon Vs on the bench if they choose to discard them, make them easy targets. And I'm playing an interesting supporter line down here. I have 2 copies of Bruno, which is a single strike card, but since I'm playing a single prize deck, I feel like Bruno is really strong. I have 1 copy of Copycats because we are playing a stage 2 line, and I don't like to discard our hands that often. That's why there's the Bruno and the Copycat. Sometimes you just can't really afford to discard some of these cards. And things like Professor's Research forces you to do that. Playing 1 copy of Korrina's Focus because we have the Octillery. We can search that out if we get stuck. And a new supporter in Raihan. If our opponent gets knocked out, we can attach a basic energy from our discard pile to one of our Pokemon and then search our deck for any 1 card, which could basically set up the next Pokemon in 1 turn, hopefully. Playing 8 energies here, 4 grass, 4 of the Rapid Strike energies, 3 Ordinary Rods because sometimes I do need to discard what I have, 2 Passimians, and that's the deck. And we're going to go see how it works in the ladder. Alright, so our opponent had to mulligan quite a bit, which puts us in an interesting position here. So let's go ahead and level ball. Grab ourselves another Hoppip. And one thing I forgot to mention about this deck in the deck list is the fact that Skiploom has a cool ability which helps this deck quite a bit. Go ahead and grab our Remoraid here. And I am going to attach this Rapid Strike energy to the... let's do it to the active Hoppip. Yeah, do it to the active Hoppip. And we will pass the turn here. So like I was saying, Skiploom here has a good ability, Solar Evolution. If I attach an energy to them from my hand, I can search my deck for the Pokemon that evolves from this. So I really want my Jumpluffs to be in the deck. And it looks like we're playing up against a Rayquaza VMAX deck. This will be an interesting matchup, to say the least. So, our opponent has done quite a bit of things here to get out that Rayquaza V. We have a Mareep on the bench of their Kricketune in the active. Searched out that other Mareep was Stormy Mountain. Going to use the Exciting Stage ability, and hopefully this next turn I can get off the attack that I want. I think I will be able to. So, I'm going to play the Octillery. I don't normally like to attach 2 Rapid Strike energies in 1 turn, but I don't want to miss this opportunity, especially since those Mareeps have 60 HP. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the energy here. Yes, I would love to search. There is a Jumpluff for me. And then we're going to Rapid Strike search for that important Scroll of Swirls. Attach Scroll of Swirls. Professor's Research this hand away. We get a Passimian, which is great. Another Level Ball to get out ourselves another Hoppip. And we'll play the next Level Ball to get ourselves another Skiploom, which next turn will come into a Jumpluff. So, let's replace their stadium with the Tower of Waters. And let's Maelstrom. Twice! Match this Maelstrom twice, knocking out 2 Mareeps. then we get a Skiploom off the prize, and another Hoppip. We're in a really good position here, and our opponent just concedes. Alright. Alrighty, so Sobble, Hoppip. Rapid Strike matchup. We'll see what our opponent has. And it looks like I will be quick balling away a quick ball and attaching some energies. Maybe not, depending on if our opponent is able to attach energy to this Urshifu. They do, so I will quick ball for another Hoppip and attach my stuff down there. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and quick ball away that. Grab ourselves another Hoppip. And attach these scrolls and this energy down here. Might as well attach it to this Hoppip. Play the Crobat. Go ahead and evo it. No, sorry. Attach the Air Balloon. And I'm going to research this away. Got another Hoppip. 2 Jumpluffs come into our hand, which is unfortunate. And I will retreat into the Crobat. Pass the turn. So, yeah. Interesting here. I will be able to get a Jumpluff attack off next turn if they don't boss out my Hoppip with the energy. Tower of Waters come into play, and they are quick balling. They throw away a Marnie, which is kind of okay / bad for us. I would have loved to Marnie those Jumpluffs back in, but that's fine. They get themselves a Passimian, and they play Drizzile. Now I'm going to assume that they discard that Passimian, because there's no need to play it. He grabs himself an Air Balloon, puts that on the Drizzile, and researches away the Passimian. So it looks like he'll be able to evolve into Urshifu VMAX and knock out this Crobat V in my active spot. If he's unable to do that, then I think that puts us in a better position. Here comes a Sobble that I can knock out next turn. Level Ball for hopefully another Sobble. That's 2 prizes for me. Unless they play a Mew, then I'm stuck. Here's a Sobble. So 2 Sobbles that'll get knocked out next turn. And a Dedenne, which will be at 40 HP. He gets rid of the other Sobble, unfortunately. He's really searching for that VMAX, which I would assume he's found by now. If not, then bad luck for him and good luck for us. Is the VMAX coming? Plays another Urshifu V. No, he just strafes. So our Crobat is alive. And actually, oh man, another Jumpluff in my hand. Wow. Okay, we have one in the deck. So, evolve this Hoppip with the energy. Attach the grass energy. Yes, I will search for a Jumpluff. Research this hand away. I have Ordinary Rods. I can get all these Jumpluff back, which is good for me. Evolve. Evolve. Ooh, Echoing Horn seems good to bring back a Sobble to knock out. Let's come back, Sobble. I would love to knock you out. Ordinary Rod. Yes. Let's bring back 2 of those Jumpluffs. And we will quick ball away this Ordinary Rod for a Passimian, so that we do a bunch of damage to the bench. Retreat into Jumpluff and Matchless Maelstrom. We will be taking 2 prizes this turn on those Sobbles. Quick ball and a supporter, a level ball. Okay, don't need. Well, I can quick ball for a Remoraid, and I can level ball for a Remoraid. Ah, he has a Mew, which saves his Dedenne. And the Drizzile. Tool Scrapper, there goes both of my Maelstrom Scrolls. My Scroll of Swirls for the Air Balloon. I'm going to assume both of those. That's fine. I have 2 more in the deck. He evolves the Inteleon. And I need boss's orders to get rid of that Mew. Here comes another Urshifu. Wonder what our opponent has in their hand. Alright. And a 100 fist. Oh, he just strafes. He could have knocked out my Jumpluff. Wow, there's a scroll of Swirls. Let's see, how much HP do you have? 90? So yeah, I wouldn't be able to knock him out with just the scroll of Swirls, and I don't have a boss. So we'll play the level ball here, grab ourselves a Remoraid. Attach the energy to Skiploom. Yes, I would love to find another Jumpluff. And I'm going to go ahead and spinning attack to knock out this Inteleon. And hopefully take a prize that is a Bruno. Ah, another Passimian. Bummer. So our opponent seems a little stuck over there. I wonder why he chose not to use the 100 Fist Blows. 100 Furious Blows, there we go. I can deal 120 damage. That's enough to knock out this Urshifu. An Evolution Incense is great. Grabs me an Octillery. And let's Rapid Strike Search for Korrina's Focus. So I can discard my hand. Yep. Play Quick Ball, get rid of Passimian for nothing. Korrina's Focus for 6 cards. Get a Jumpluff, which is cool. And I can attach the Rapid Strike energy to the bench Jumpluff just in case. Let's see, and I can Ordinary Rod some stuff back, which I will go ahead and do. I'll get back a Skiploom and a Jumpluff. And this grass energy. Play down the Hoppip. And our opponent concedes. I knew it was coming. We have the luxury of going first in this matchup. I have a level ball to grab myself another Hoppip. Played the Hoppip and full scroll of Swirls. And I think we'll go ahead and play the Crobat here just to draw 3 cards. Maybe I'll get into an energy. I do. That's nice. We'll play the energy. And we will play this Air Balloon just in case, and we'll pass the turn. Next turn, we can Evo Incense into a Skiploom. And we will see what happens after that. Looks like we're playing up against an Eternatus VMAX deck. So there should be plenty of juicy Crobats on the bench, hopefully. We have a Sneasel. Alright, our opponent Quick Balls for a Crobat, probably. We will find out here shortly. Ah, they get a Moltres instead, which is also another juicy target. That is just fine. They're going to Direwing Flames onto the Moltres, attach an energy to the Zigzagoon, probably to retreat it. There's the Crobat. So hopefully next turn I can evolve into the Jumpluff and get an energy. There's a Tool Scrapper that hurts so much. I only have 2 scrolls left. If one's prized, I am screwed. But we will see what happens. Our opponent retreats into the Moltres, gives it an Air Balloon, and Marnies us. Darn it. I had a scroll in my hand. An Evolution Incense. We do get 2 Skiplooms, a Passimian, and a Bruno. Bruno's only going to get us 4 cards, but it's better than not having a supporter at all. Our opponent plays an Eternatus and passes the turn. We do get an energy, so that's good. And we can play out our entire hand, which is also good. Yes, I would love to search for a Jumpluff, but I want to search the rest of the deck too. And see that I have 2 scrolls left. And only 1 more Rapid Strike energy, so that's also an issue. Okay. So we have the Jumpluff, let's Bruno. We miss it on the Bruno. And we're going to go ahead and retreat into Crobat here, pass the turn. He could have enough energies in his hand, and he can Direwing Flames onto the Moltres and knock us out. And I don't want the Jumpluff to be knocked out. And if he does knock out the Crobats, I can't play Raihan, unfortunately. But I do have a Research. And I do have an energy to attach to the Skiploom to pull out a Jumpluff. There's the other energy onto the Moltres. Another Crobat. There's enough on the bench to take all of our knockouts if we so choose to. And we do choose to. We just need to get the pieces out to do so. I would really love it if we can get these pieces out here. So our opponent gets a Zigzagoon, gonna Headbutt Tantrum. Doesn't matter too much, you one-shot all my Pokemon anyway. You're just giving us more prizes to take. Our opponent retreats into the Eternatus VMAX and is going to move the energies onto the VMAX, which is also fine by me. And a pretty good play for them because they don't have to attack with the Moltres, they don't have to with it dealing 30 damage to itself, making it easier for me to knock out. But regardless, I will be in a predicament if I don't get the Scroll of Swirls. And they take out our Crobat, which is fine. Unfortunately, I can't play the Raihan, that would have been great. But having to have that energy in the discard kind of limits Raihan just a little bit. So you get an Ordinary Rod, don't care about that. So we're going to attach the Skiploom, get ourselves a Jumpluff, and we're going to Message Research. Hopefully we get into one of the scrolls, and we miss the scroll. That is so unfortunate for us. And I wish I could put a Grass Energy, because if Raihan we could have gotten that if we had that Raihan. I'm going to retreat into this Jumpluff, simply because it seems like a juicy target and I can attack with it to put some damage on this VMAX. The hope is that he doesn't boss out the one on the bench, because that's the more important one with the Rapid Strike energy. I'd much rather lose this Jumpluff, plus I have an Ordinary Rod to get it back. And I'll be able to use Raihan, because he's going to discard the energy. He's going to switch into the Moltres. And research away his hand. That's cool. We're about to deal a ton of damage next turn as long as we don't get bossed, and we can't anymore because they played Professor's Research. So it's looking good. It's looking good. I need to get 2 Jumpluff attacks off, and I have a Skiploom that I'll play on the bench. And probably attach an energy too. So it's looking okay. Just have to remind myself not to Ordinary Rod back in the energy. Just doing Pokemon with this Ordinary Rod. So our opponent's moving energy around, gonna hit us with this Moltres, which I will say thank you to. You fell for my trap card. I'm gonna play Jumpluff into the active. Evolve this here Skiploom. Ordinary Rod, just the 2 Pokemon. Let's give ourselves a Jumpluff and another Skiploom. I like that. Seems fine to me. We will play Raihan. Attach the Grass Energy to Skiploom and grab ourselves the Rapid Strike Swirl of Swirls. And then we will attach it and Matchless Maelstrom, dealing a ton of damage to everybody. And so, if I can get one more Matchless Maelstrom off, I win this game. Unless he knocks out my Passimian with the boss. And I don't. But we'll see what happens. I have a Skiploom on the bench. I need an energy and the other scroll, and that's game for me. I have the Evo Incense to evolve into Jumpluff. Fingers are crossed. I need luck with me on this side to win this matchup. If not, our opponent still has to take 3 more prizes, so I could theoretically start setting up another Jumpluff as well. The only problem is I can't lose the second scroll. So if I do, then it's game over. Or I shouldn't say a second, the 4th scroll. This would have been much easier if I didn't have to search for the other scrolls. He's just going to Aura Burn. I'm fine with that. Everybody's in knockout range, and I just got to draw into what I need. A Level Ball helps thin the deck. Let's grab a Jumpluff. Our opponent says well played, but not yet. I might not have it, guys, so don't give up too early. I'm going to have to start setting up another Hoppip. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. So Copycat is a better support for me than Research right now. It'll get me 8 cards. Scroll of Swirls. Oh, and I missed the energy. That's not good. But not too bad. Let's Ordinary Rod back in one of the Hoppips and a Skiploom so that I can get them set up. And we'll go ahead and do both this time. Okay. And we'll bring back that energy. Going to Level Ball for a Hoppip. Play that Hoppip, and I'm going to Quick Ball away this Quick Ball. Grab another Passimian just in case. And then I am stuck. But I do get to knock out this Moltres and take 2 prizes. Get a Jumpluff off the prize and a Rapid Strike energy. Which is okay, but I missed an energy drop. I wish I could play this on one of these guys. And we spinning attack onto this Eternatus. So unfortunately we missed it. Don't have the pieces anymore. This is going to be a tough one to come back from now. I only get one more turn after this. So I need to top deck a supporter. Oh, and as a matter of fact, 2 of my Jumpluffs are in my hand. Oh no, I need a shuffle supporter. I use Copycat. I need a Bruno. Oh no, I need to draw a Bruno off the top deck. I have to. Oh man. I did try. Can't say I didn't try here. Oh, I feel like we were just so close, just missing a few pieces. That tool scrapper played at the beginning of the match really hurt. Zigzagoon, it's fine. Does he have a... He might not have a way to retreat this Eternatus. Oh, and he Marnies us. He might not have a way to retreat this Eternatus. Unfortunately, he Marnies us because I had 2 of the pieces in my hand. And they go to the bottom of the deck. I can get 2 Skiplooms out. I can evolve 1. But that's about it. Well, our opponent can knock out this Jumpluff. I forget about Weavile over there. He can do it with the Dynamax cannon. Which is fine by me. That Eternatus does only have 40 HP and I can knock it out. So actually we might still be okay. It's going to bring up the Moltres. Touches an energy to the Crobat over there. The Moltres is at 70 HP. How lucky for him. Well, we get the Skiplooms off the top deck. Can go ahead and evolve. Yes. Grab ourselves a Jumpluff. Quick Ball away the Level Ball. For nothing. There was a Bruno. There was a Research. Had so many options. Spinning attack to knock out the Moltres because it is weak to grass. And let's see if our opponent promotes a Pokemon we can knock out. You can give me one of your Crobats or your Eternatus V. Instead, he gives me a Zigzagoon. So I will knock out that Zigzagoon. Take one prize. And there's the other energy we could have needed. Our opponent's going to win this one. And guys, unfortunately, we were so close, just right there. Oh, and I feel bummed, but a lot of the other opponents I played just conceded. And you'll see that in the other matches. But I wanted to show this one off. This deck can hold its own. You need a little bit of luck to get it, but that's okay. I had a lot of fun playing the deck. That's fine. Our opponent's going to go ahead and Dread End here to end the game. Now they're just toying with me playing a Professor's Research for no reason. Could have just attacked, buddy. I guess you want to do more damage. Sure. That's fine. Get all your damage in as you can. Okay, now you don't need to play the Air Balloon. That's not necessary. Okay. And he takes a knockout for the win. That's it. Well, folks, there you have it. That was Rapid Strike Jumpluff with its ability to hit twice, attack twice. Really powerful. You can see a lot of my opponents conceded a lot of the matches when they realized that I'm just going to knock out all their Pokemon. It's a really fun deck to play, but sometimes it can be a little hard to set up. It is a stage 2 after all, but the Skiploom does help with that with its ability to attach an energy and evolve. So it could be good, and you could tweak the deck list a little bit to help it be better. And you can also play Jumpluff in a different manner with the Grav Drop attack from the Scroll of Skies, I believe, is the other Rapid Strike scroll that you can attach to it. It costs a lightning and a colorless and deals 50 damage times the amount of retreat cost in the opponent's retreat. So, with that said, that was a fun deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The deck list will be in the description down below. And while you're there, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It really helped me grow. I want to keep making these videos and I want to keep growing the channel. Something I hope to do further in the future. But until then, we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.